Senator Manchin was the one who put the brakes on President Biden's multi-trillion-dollar social spending bill before Christmas, and one poll shows 61% of West Virginians support his stand. CBN contributor Chuck Holton traveled to the Mountain State to hear what some of them had to say.
Democrats still hope to pass some form of Joe Biden's signature Build Back Better program after lone Democrat Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia basically doomed it.
I'm not going to negotiate in public on this because I've been dealing in good faith, and I will continue to deal in good faith with all of my colleagues on both sides. It's time to pass the bill and quit playing games.
West Virginia voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump in the last election, so it's no surprise that people in small towns like this across the state are applauding Manchin's no vote on the Build Back Better program. But it also shows that Manchin himself would like to keep his job.
Don't you have to love anyone who's a gadfly and a thorn in the side of the Washington establishment? But the fact that federal government has never shown itself to be able to do the things that it needs to do efficiently, and someone to put their hand up and say, wait a minute, let's take our time with this, and you know how frustrated it makes them and how it makes them gnash their teeth, because unfortunately they're more about their reelection than they are about actually helping people, it's really a thing of beauty.
I have very mixed feelings. I think that there's a role for the government involved in infrastructure repair that's very, very important and needed. I think the Senate Democrats are opposed to independent thinking, and I believe that's what Senator Manchin's done. I'm not always in agreement with him. This time I am.
The fact that Manchin is increasingly at odds with his party has many West Virginians wondering why he doesn't just become a Republican.
My grandfather was a Democrat. My father was a Democrat. It's only natural that I would become a Democrat, and I was for a lot of years, but I figured the only way to be a good Democrat was to become a Republican, because the Republicans are where the Democrats was 40 years ago.
From Southern West Virginia, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN.